everyone. I am absolutely honored to present this set of dice that I'm making for you today because it was a commission by the buyer Margot for her parents, and it's going to include both of their ashes. The dice set is going to include 2 objects inclusions for each of the parents. For the mom, we have the Moon Tarot card and these Chardonnay grapes. Now, when she told me that her mom loves Chardonnay, I instantly started bonding with them because I am also a Chardonnay girly, and so is my whole family. So automatically, I was super excited about this commission. And then she told me about her dad, whose inclusions are the saxophone and the music note, because he was like an OG D&D player. And okay, get this. When he was like a teenager, or maybe like 20s, he and his friends had a question about D&D, and because you couldn't tweet at like Jeremy Crawford, they drove to Gary Gygax's house and asked him in person, and he was not pleased, but he did answer their questions, so that was really nice of him. So I was so excited to work on this set. As you can see, we have 3 dice that are going to be devoted to dad, 3 dice for mom, and the D20 is going to include all 4 inclusions for the 2 of them. So we've got this really great moody kind of foggy blue-gray and this very dark translucent green. We're basing the colors off of this picture that she commissioned of her parents from the artist R.R. Gotham. I'm going to try and link them in the description, and we're going to have both colors in each of the dice, but we're going to be alternating the color. I'm going to explain more of that in the reveal because we got a lot to go over. Here are the ashes of mom and dad. You can see I labeled them very clearly because I did not want to mess that up. Mom's ashes are going in this nice translucent like pine green, and then dad's ashes are going to go in that blue-gray color. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be injecting a cloud of this main color that represents each of the parents into each of the dice. And then there's also going to be a wisp of the other parent's color in those dice. It got complicated. I almost did it wrong at first and had to like go back and take out the wisp, but I promise that I did it right in the end. And you're probably saying, Lauren, this framing is terrible. And that's true, but the person I'm most beholden to is the buyer, and I needed to make sure I got this very right. So sorry, the framing is atrocious. This is what the blanks look like. I did a cloud of both colors with the ashes in the D20 there. I can't remember if I mentioned that before, but as I was putting these into the shells, sometimes I just get to pop them in willy-nilly. For these ones, I definitely knew I wanted a certain face to be under the high number, but then for some of them, I also had to make sure it was like oriented correctly so that it would like look really good under the high number. And in the end, I still just have to pray they work out.